This is the 5 challenges an administrator or executor may face during a probate sale. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We'll get started right after this. As a real estate professional with experience in the probate sale process, I know firsthand that settling an estate can be a complex and an emotional process, especially when a house is involved. We're going to cover the navigation of the probate process, determining the value of the personal and real property, the house that's in the probate sale, and how to handle repairs and keep up the maintenance, and even more. Hi, I'm KimWard. Welcome back to our channel. I am a certified probate real estate advisor with decades of experience helping executors and administrators and trustees with homes in probate or trust administration. Now, let's talk about the 5 challenges that an administrator or executor may face when settling an estate with a probate sale. Number 1, navigating the probate process. The probate process can be confusing and very time-consuming, especially if you're not familiar with the legal requirements and probate deadlines, the timelines. Working with a real estate broker who is also a certified probate real estate advisor as well as a probate attorney can help you navigate the probate process and ensure that everything is done correctly and efficiently. Number 2, determining the value of the personal property and the real property, that's again the house in the probate sale. It's important to have a good understanding of the value of the probate property in order to properly address the assets of the estate. A probate real estate professional can help you determine the current market value of the real property and provide guidance on how to manage the probate sale for the best possible price. We can also introduce you to an estate sale company or a buyout company to efficiently handle the remaining personal property once the family has gathered their mementos. You're probably curious about what determines if you can sell the personal property with an estate sale company versus having a buyout company liquidate the remaining personal properties so that you can go forward with the probate sale. And the best way to share is a real executor of a probate sale story. Last year, I was contacted by Ruth. She was introduced to me by my book, and also her probate attorney recommended she speak with me and my team. So when we met, I saw that there was a lot of personal property that her sister had in this. It was a tri-story townhouse. I explained to Ruth that I would get the estate sale company to come and determine if there was enough there in order for them to do an estate sale. Well, what happened was they came and they looked at all the personal property, and there were a lot of clothes, like nice clothes with tags on them. But there wasn't enough, they determined, to actually do an estate sale and make money for the estate and also make money for the estate sale company, so they passed. So the next step was that I brought in my buyout guy. His name is Isaiah, and he was able to look at everything, and an agreement was made between the seller, Ruth, and Isaiah on financially how to handle the removal of all the remaining personal property so that we could then move forward with selling Ruth's sister's home. Number 3, let's talk about handling repairs and the maintenance for a probate sale. If the home has been vacant for a period of time or there's a lot of deferred maintenance, it may need repairs before the probate sale to get the highest price and the best terms. We can help you assess the property and make recommendations for any necessary cost-effective repairs. And I'm going to continue with my example, the story of Ruth. When I went back into the property after all the personal items were removed, I did notice that there was some staining on the carpets in the master bedroom, and then there was a great room upstairs. So I contacted my team. We contacted a carpet cleaning company and got a bid for a couple of $100s. I asked Ruth for her permission to make that happen, to just clean up the carpets that were a little bit dirty because the rest of the carpets were in great condition, and she agreed to that. So that is what I mean by cost-effective repairs. that need to be done in order for home buyers to come into the property and see how nice it is versus, I have a saying that buyers can only see what is, not what it can be. So that's how we helped Ruth with a cost-effective repair of her sister's home. So let's continue with number 4. Marketing the probate property. Once we're ready for the actual probate sale, it's important to get the word out to all the potential buyers. That's where we can help create a marketing plan and use our networks and our resources to get the property in front of the right buyers. The more people we get into the front door, the better chance we have of finding the right buyer at the right price and the right terms for the probate sale. I believe it's very important in order to get buyer interest to prepare the house like I was talking about with Ruth. After we had the carpets cleaned, we brought in a cleaning company that cleaned the house, and then I also have a company that specifically does windows, and they came in and they cleaned all the windows. That set us up to come in and do our soft staging of the property, and then we hired a professional photographer to take photos that we can then put on the multiple listing service and also all over the internet, so that way buyers can see the property and have an interest in coming and taking a look at the interior. And now number 5, this is our final point of the 5 challenges. Closing the probate sale. This is an important step for the administrator or executor of a probate sale. It's completing the sale of the property in probate. A real estate professional will help with the buyer negotiation process, reviewing and understanding the sales contract, including the specialized documentation that's specific to a probate sale, and handle the closing process to ensure that everything goes smoothly. Once we put Ruth's sister's home on the market, we had an open house and we got lots of people in the front door, and we did get one offer. Now, this was during the time where things had slowed down here in San Diego and the buyers were getting a little bit scared because of the interest rate situation. So we had one offer on the table. And what was important to Ruth was to move the sale along as quickly and easily as possible because she was feeling a lot of emotions around the death of her sister. So we received this one offer. The buyers did request that all of their closing costs be paid by the seller, Ruth. So Ruth did agree to that because, like I said, she did want the property sold. It was a full price offer on the property, but they were also asking for $15,000 to be paid towards their closing costs. This was enabling for this family to be able to purchase the property. They needed those funds. And the really good news is that the property did close on time as planned, and Ruth was relieved of the responsibility of her sister's home. If you want to learn even more about the probate process here in San Diego, you may want to watch What is Probate? Your full guide through the probate process in California next. And overall, working with a probate real estate professional, especially a certified probate real estate advisor with the experience that you need in the probate process, can help make the entire process of settling an estate with a house much easier and less stressful. If you're a San Diego executor, administrator, or a trustee, please feel comfortable reaching out to us for help. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and do all this stuff. It does help the YouTube algorithm to show this video to other people in your exact circumstances. See you next week.